Hello everyone. Today I'm doing the Parade of the Possessed Reborn trial on the Japanese version. It's the Europa trial with the 9 fights in a row and then Europa at the end. So the team I'm going to be using is Wilhelm for tanking, and he's got a non-elemental weapon. Actually, most of the team does, because there's a lot of elemental resistances, and I don't want his counterattacks resisted because I need the limit crystals. Fina will be my healer, because heals re-raise, Fina stuff. Nicole will be my buffer and, mitigation, that kind of stuff. Reagan is also geared for non-elemental, and he's going to be chaining with Sephiroth for damage. And then here's Sephiroth, also geared non-elemental. And my friend is Gonzi's Lid, who will be doing breaks for me. And she's geared for limit fill and, tankiness, etc. So she can use her maxed out limit burst as often as possible. So let's give it a go. The missions are no items, finish the final boss with a spell, and deal like a bunch of elemental damage. But I'm going to be skipping the elemental damage mission because it's, not worth the headache. So to start off, we're going to chain the ramp-up skills with Reagan and Seth. Let's see here. Nicole is going to do stat buff and mitigation shield. Now Wilhelm's going to go ahead and do petrify resist. He's actually geared with red nose, so he has passive taunt. It's not 100% taunt, but it's pretty high. Let's see here, yeah. Let's see if we can kill this guy in one shot. We should be able to. Belmadar. Yeah, easily. Alright, so we're going to use the good breaks on this little spider-looking dude. Spider, bug, whatever he is, I don't know. And then we're going to mana regen with Fina. Because keeping your mana full for all 9 fights is, one of the things you got to figure out how to do. Alright, so we petrified Wilhelm, but that's no big deal. We can fix that. Let's see here. So we will dual cast Heal and Isuna. Go ahead and reload. We'll get ready for mana regen with Nicole. Go ahead and chain these two, which should kill this guy. Oh yeah, he's dead. We'll mana regen with Nicole. Alright, so next is the Ochu or whatever. Alright, we'll reload this. So we're going to AoE attack and magic break with Lid, and then we're going to AoE cover with Wilhelm. We're going to stat buff again. Now I'm pretty sure we're going to one-shot this Ochu. Got him. Excellent. No, Fina's going to mana regen again. These little ones aren't really too hard. Once the big guy dies, they just, kind of stand around. I mean, they deal some damage, but it's not much. Alright, so they did buff themselves, though, so we're going to dual cast a Dispel and a Heal with Fina. So let's Dispel and Heal. And we need to break their attack and magic again with Lid. Let's see, we'll do some chaining with the 2 DPS. So one of them are down, excellent. And then just mana regen. We'll guard Wilhelm. Alright, chain again. So there's 2 of them dead. We will provoke with Wilhelm. We'll just guard with Lid. We'll do a heal with Fina, and then mana regen. Excuse me. Alright, so this phase is now basically done. Let's see, we'll heal, chain, mana regen. Excellent. The next is going to be the Roper boss. Now you want to kill the Roper first, because if all the little ones die before he does, he gets really mad. But, you know, kill the big one first, not a problem. We're going to cover. We're going to stats and mitigation with Nicole. Got a mana regen with Fina. But first we're going to chain. Alright, we didn't one-shot him, but that's fine. Now the Roper is immune to all elements, so unless you're using Imperils, you know, you have to say non-elemental. You can Imperil him, but because there's so many different boss types in this like whole trial, and all of them have different kinds of elemental resistances and immunities. So if you go with, like, let's say fire weapons, then there's going to be bosses that you just can't hurt. So you need to either stay non-elemental, or you need to use units that can imbue themselves, like, you know, Randy, Onion Knight, etc. The easiest way to do it is just to keep non-elemental weapons going. All right, well, come on. I know you like the counter. There we go. Alright, so we're going to break Defense and Spirit. It doesn't work on the Roper, but it does on a few of the small ones, I believe. And we'll finish off the Roper. There we go. We will taunt Wilhelm. We will heal with Athena. And we will mana regen with Nicole. And now it's a matter of just cleaning these up again. These shouldn't take long, though, because, like I said, they can be defense broken, so they're going to die pretty quick this round. They do kind of hurt when they all, you know, focus fire on one person, though. And yeah, like you can see, like even Wilhelm's counterattacks are taking off like 5% or something to hit. They have like no health. Come on, Wilhelm. There we go. So we'll guard him. We'll heal with Fina. Reload and just get some damage going. And it was guard lid too. Alright. We'll guard him, finish him off, and do some mana regen. Alright, next phase is going to be the Flame Blade and the Hell Rider. We're going to kill the Hell Rider first, because he's a little bit more dangerous. So, let's see. First thing we're going to do is, once again, beginning of the turn, we stat some mitigation with Nicole. We're going to AoE cover with Wilhelm. Let's go ahead and see if we can kill this guy. Oh, not quite. That's fine. So we're going to AoE re-raise with Fina. And because he didn't die, we've got an AoE break with Nicole. Or Lid. Alright, so the boss does some status effects. Like, actually, I should have taunted with Wilhelm, not covered, because I forgot he gets paralyzed. But Fina will prime heal, and that takes care of all the stat debuffs, or the debuffs. Let's finish this guy off real quick with the 2 DPS. There we go. Now we're going to dual cast the stronger breaks on this guy. We're going to taunt with Wilhelm, and we'll get some mana regen going with Nicole. Now this guy does like a bunch of AoE death and stuff when you push his thresholds, if you don't one-shot him, and we're probably not going to one-shot him. So we're going to have some deaths, but that's the reason we put up re-raise in the first turn. Alright, so we'll dual cast stats and mitigation with Nicole. And we'll hit him as hard as we can. It's probably not going to one-shot him, but I mean it might. Oh, so close. Okay, so we'll heal. And we'll just guard these two, because he's going to do AoE death and kill a lot of people. Yep. There it is. Oh, we did it again. Jeez, painful. Okay. Those thresholds are now done. So let's do some resurrections. There we go. And we will finish him off with Reagan. Because he lived. Yay! Alright, so this guy. This guy is highly annoying. So we're going to... let's see what we're going to do here. We're going to stats and mitigation shield. We're going to use Lid's limit burst. In case we don't kill him, because I don't think we will actually. We're going to AoE cover with Wilhelm. We're going to limit burst with Fina in case we don't finish him off. And then we're going to hit him as really hard as we can. Let's focus on the body. I mean, it's possible we one-shot him. No, not even close. Alright, so probably going to have some deaths. Oh, he stopped Wilhelm. I should have taunted again instead of covering. Alright, so we killed the DPS. Okay, everybody lived. Well, everybody's alive. We didn't all live. So let's see here. So let's go ahead and dual cast a heal and a re-raise on Will. Yeah, let's do that. And we're going to limit burst with Nicole. That's going to give us some mana regen as well as stat buff. Let's see if we can finish off this body now. There we go. Excellent. Alright, so this guy is annoying. I was hoping to get Fina's limit burst ready, but we didn't, so that's fine. We'll just use her AoE re-raised cooldown. So this guy, he can be killed with OTK with raising him. That's the wrong skill, what am I doing? But when he does that, he's going to counterattack with AoE death. So we're going to use these guys to just fill some mana. Kind of like a free round or whatever. And then we will target a raise on him with Sephiroth, which OTKs him. And then we're just going to punch. And now he's going to AoE death us, but we've got re-raise, so we all come back. We all die. Oh hey, Reagan resisted it, check that out. Oh, because Reagan's wearing Genji armor. It's got death resist. That's convenient. Alright, so for this one, I'm pretty sure we can one-shot the Chimera. But I'm not 100% sure, so we're going to try. The Chimera is a little bit more dangerous, so we're going to be killing him first. So let's see, stats and mitigation. We're actually going to do the good stat buff, and we're going to do regular mitigation. We don't need strong mitigation for this. Let's see if the good stat buff was enough to let us one-shot the Chimera. Okay, we did. So we're going to go ahead and taunt, and we're going to mana regen with Fina. Excuse me, I have a cold. And we're going to break. I'm going to dual cast the good attack and magic break. Most of these enemies, by the way, are immune to defense breaks, so, you know, don't bother. Alright, so we poisoned... Geez, he actually killed Wilhelm. Well, Wilhelm cheated death, but he would have died. Alright, so let's go ahead and dual cast a heal, and then he's soon enough to get rid of that poison off of Wilhelm. We'll guard Wilhelm so he has even more healing. There we go. And we're going to dual cast mana regen. I think we're going to one-shot this guy, potentially. Oh yeah, so there we go. So let's cast that mana regen at the last action in the round. Okay, so we're almost through the beginning fights. It's kind of a long trial. So for this one, we're going to be trying to one-shot that elemental-looking dude. So we're going to do stats and mitigation. Actually, we're going to do... come on. Ugh. So many skills. We're going to do the good cooldown. We're going to do the good stats and mitigation with Nicole. Just to make sure that we survive. We're going to cover with Wilhelm. Fina is going to mana regen. Let's go ahead and chain on this guy first. See if we can one-shot him. Oh, not quite. So in that case, we're going to AoE limit burst with Lid. So that they don't kill us. And we're going to mana regen with Fina. Okay, it wasn't too terrible. Let's see here. So they did buff their defense and spirit. So Fina can take care of that though. So Fina is going to dual cast a heal and a single target dispel on this guy. Because we don't want to dispel Lid's break off the other one. Alright, let's go ahead and finish him with the 2 DPS. Excellent. We'll taunt with Wilhelm. Mana regen with Nicole. And we'll just punch with Lid, because he's got one more turn of her strong limit break. No point in wasting our mana to do other breaks. Whoa! Glad he had a strong breakup. Alright, hopefully we filled Lid's limit gauge. We did. Excellent. This next phase is the Europa looking dude, and we want to go into him with full mana, or full limit gauge on Lid, which you can AoE break on turn 1. So we need to dispel that buff off the guy now. So let's go ahead and heal and dispel. We'll guard Wilhelm for even more healing. We'll dual cast. Oh, is it turn 3? Alright, so we'll have stats and mana regen. And let's see if we can one-shot him. If not, we gotta break him with Lid. Oh yeah, we got him. Okay. Now here's the final fight. Europa himself. Now for this, if the 2 searchers that he's about to summon are ever alive together when it's the boss's turn, he does like a bunch of AoE damage on you, and it's kind of ridiculous. So you really want to always kill at least one of the searchers per turn if they're both alive. So to start off, we're going to AoE dispel twice, because we're going to dispel their buff and then dispel the debuff they put on us. So now we're no longer debuffed. Wilhelm is going to put up stop immunity for the team because they're going to stop on turn 1. We're going to limit break with Lid to break all their stats. Now these searchers can be defense broken. So because they're defense broken, we're going to be able to one-shot it with our DPS. But first, we're going to put up stats and mitigation. And we're not using the good mitigation or stats with Nicole because we don't need it yet. And we're going to take out one of these searchers. Now, because one of the searchers died, he's not going to use his powerful AoE this turn. I mean, it's still going to hurt a little bit. Well, not really, because we've got Lid's super breakup. I mean, it does hurt some. All right, so they buff themselves again. Like this is kind of an annoying fight. Like, I'll be honest. But we're going to now kill the second searcher. Alright, excellent. We're going to do AoE cover with Wilhelm. Fina is going to dual cast a Dispel and a Heal. So heal, and we will dispel that buff he put up. Now we're going to dual cast 60% breaks with Lid. And we need mana regen with Nicole, so we'll do that. Now he's going to summon the little guys again. Like, this is kind of an annoying beginning. But starting on turn 4, we can begin actually working on the boss himself. Alright, so there's an AoE, which would have been much stronger if the searchers were alive, but they're not. But he's going to summon them in just a few seconds. There they are. And they buff themselves. Like, this fight is, you know, annoying. I won't lie. We have to dispel them again and debuff them again. Like, come on. Alright, so we AoE dispel, and we need to heal. Get that going. We're going to charm immunity with Wilhelm, because they do charm as well. Like, there's a lot of debuffs going on. We need to limit burst again with Lid. Now we're going to do the good stat buff and mitigation buff, so it's going to be up for 3 turns. So we're going to do the good stat and mitigation with Nicole. And we're going to kill a searcher again. Alright. Now he does an AoE. It's not that powerful because the searcher died. Alright, they buff themselves again, but that's okay. We're going to kill the searcher yet again. Excellent. So like before, we need to get rid of this irritating buff. Pressure single target spell and heal. Alright, we're going to do Lid's cooldown break. It's only 74% instead of our limit burst, but I want to save our limit burst for when the searchers come back again. Oh yeah, it levers as well. Kind of funny. So we still got mitigation and stats from Nicole, so we're just going to do mana regen. And we need to put up stop immunity again with Wilhelm. So here comes his turn 4 AoE, which is not going to be too powerful because he's got a good break and the searchers are dead. And next turn we can finally attack the boss. Okay. Yeah, like I said, the AoE is, as long as the searchers are gone and he's fully debuffed, like, it's not a problem. Alright. So we can finally attack the boss. We still got stat buffs, right? We do. I think we have one more turn of Nicole's good stat buff. So with that, we're going to put up Fina's resist buff. We need to do cover with Wilhelm. The boss is still broken, he is. So we're going to chain on the boss, deal some damage. Alright, 7%. Not terrible. Like, this is going to be a long fight. Like, I'll warn you now. Mana. And Lid will just put up these long-term debuffs. He's still got the good break, so these aren't actually required. Those debuffs that I put up with Lid. More of a safety measure. Alright, here come our favorite searchers. And their buffs again. Alright, so we're going to put up Charm Immunity. We need to Dispel with Fina and Heal. Dispel and Heal. We need to Limit Burst. And then we're going to kill a Searcher. Now starting next turn, we're going to leave the other Searcher alive so we can have more time to DPS the boss himself. And we're going to Limit Burst with Nicole. That's going to give us 3 turns of stats, and it gives us a little bit of mana regen too. Alright, no, I don't think the boss buffed himself this turn. I'm going to check when Wilhelm finishes his thing. But as long as we don't need to Dispel this turn, and I don't think we do, we can just focus on damaging. Not buffed. Excellent. Alright, in that case, Lid is going to... actually, we need to stop immunity with him. We're going to Limit Burst with Fina to put up Re-Raise. We're going to chain on the big guy. At 80%, there's a threshold, so that's going to be next turn, by the way. So we're going to Mitigation and Mana Shield. And Lid will just guard. Yeah, nothing else to do. Alright, now because the Searcher's alive, like he's doing more AoE than usual, you saw that just now. But it's, you know, one Searcher alive is very manageable. Like, that's okay. It's when both Searchers are up you have a problem. Alright, so it's turn 7. The boss is buffing himself. You'll see that he's getting ready for like his big attack. But we're going to push his threshold, and we're going to use a break with Lid as well, after we Dispel him. So let's dual cast a Heal and a Dispel. Alright. We're going to put up the attack buff with Nicole, because that gives us a limit buff as well. And we're going to put up a resist buff as well with Nicole. Alright, we're going to limit. I think it's time to AoE cover with Wilhelm. And let's keep chaining on the big guy. And this is going to be a threshold, so it's going to be some pain. But not too bad. Like I said, that's the reason we gave Lid's Limit Burst. Alright, so these guys are back. Now hopefully Lid fills her Limit Burst, and that'll make this quite easy. But if she doesn't... I mean, it should be alright if she doesn't. She's not going to. Nope. Okay, that's fine. We'll do some trust with Fina. Alright, so we'll give your limit burst to Lid so she can do the strong break. So we need to kill the Searcher on the right. I've done this fight before, and when this guy on the right doesn't die, the boss just goes nuts. So I think it's something to do with killing this guy. I could be completely wrong on that, just FYI. Alright, so we're going to limit burst with Nicole for healing. Turn 9, so that's a multiple of 3. We're going to do Charm Immunity with Wilhelm. Alright, so they buffed themselves. And if we can get Lid's Limit Burst, we're golden. We did. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So we can just dispel that buff and then Limit Burst Lid again. Let's see. So this is a long fight. Like, I'm doing it the slow way, unfortunately. But I don't have like Trance Terra and all, which would make this fight a lot more manageable. Like Trance Terra, Hayu and all, they can like kill the small ones and still AoE the boss and speed this up significantly. But don't have them, you don't have them. So we're gonna limit burst with Lid. It's turn 10, so we need stop immunity with Wilhelm. I think we're going to do the good mitigation shield and some mana regen. Actually, no. We're going to do the good mitigation shield and the good stat buff with Nicole. And we're going to chain on the boss again. Now I'm chaining the ability that ramps up damage with Sephiroth. So, as long as he doesn't die, we're doing, at this point, we're doing kind of decent damage. Alright. Hopefully we fill Lid's limit. We did. Excellent. Well, we don't actually need to use Lid's limit this turn because, it's a Lid's limit burst is a 2-turn duration, so it's currently active still. Alright, turn 11, so that means it's time for AoE cover with Wilhelm. The boss is still debuffed. We're still good with, we just use Nicole's buffs, so I guess we're just gonna heal with, or mana regen with Nicole. Lid will guard because she doesn't need to do anything. And we're going to limit burst with Fina. Oh, actually, what we're going to do with Nicole is we're going to put up this limit fill buff and then some mana regen. That way we can keep refilling the limit gauge as often as possible. And we'll keep chaining on the boss. I think 60% is another threshold, but it shouldn't be too painful. We've got all the buffs going. No one's dying. And there's the Searcher, so we got to take him out. And they buff themselves as well, so it's actually perfect. So we're going to dispel with Fina, dispel and heal with Fina, break with Lid. Let's see, so we're going to heal, dispel. We're going to break with Lid. It's turn 12, so it's time for Charm Immunity with Wilhelm. We're going to pop this little guy with the 2 DPS. Excellent. And I think we're going to limit burst with Nicole. I should have actually done that before I attacked so we can get more limit crystals, but whatever. Alright, so there's a turn 4 AoE. but with lids break, it's not a big deal. So lids break is still active for the turn we're going to push the boss with his threshold, so that's good. Assuming he didn't buff himself. I don't think he did, but I'm going to double check because I don't want to lose the fight after it's been going on this long. Alright, he's not buffed. Excellent. So it's turn 13. We need stop immunity. Lid will guard. Yeah. I think we lost the mitigation buff at this point from Nicole, so we're gonna put that up, and we're gonna put up a resist buff too, because the boss does do some elemental attacks, and we're going to limit burst with Fina. We already had re-raise, but I'm just gonna refresh it. Because here comes another threshold. I think this is. Yeah, but we're resisting it because of the buff from Nicole, the elemental buff. I think his thresholds are like ice damage or something. Because Sephiroth usually takes the most damage, and he's got negative ice resist with his gear he's wearing. Alright, so the little one buffed himself. Did he buff the big one? He did, so we gotta dispel everybody. Alright. Let's see. So we need to heal and dispel. We're gonna put up limit fill buff and some mana regen with Nicole. It's turn 14, so we need AoE cover with Wilhelm. Limit break with Lid. And we're going to hit the boss again. I'm not sure if there's a threshold at 50%, but we're going to find out. Okay, nah, it's fine. He's not doing much. Okay, he put up physical resist though, so that is something. It's not physical immunity though, like Wilhelm's still dealing okay damage with his counters. So it's just a little bit of resist. And as long as he didn't buff his attack and magic, I'm just gonna let him have that. I'm not even sure if it can be dispelled anyway. But once he buffs his attack, we've got to dispel, so we'll find out. Alright, well, come on. Lid's limit is filled. We don't need any more hits. Alright, is he buffed? He's not. Turn 15, so that means time for charm immunity. Let's see, is that good stat buff available? No, it's not. So we're going to limit burst with Nicole. We did limit burst last turn with Lid, so we're going to guard her. And we've got re-raise, so I think we'll just do a resist all buff with Fina. And we'll keep chaining. More damage. Excellent. We're almost there. I think he's going to summon the small one this turn as well, so we'll take care of that next. We'll take care of them. There, yep, there it is. Alright, did they buff themselves? No, they didn't. But I've got to use Lid's limit break anyway, so I'm going to try to dispel that buff they put up, that physical resist. For science. soon as Wilhelm finishes having fun. Alright. Turn 16, so it's time for Stop Immunity. Let's try to AoE Dispel. Oh, that's the wrong skill. Dual cast. Heal, and then AoE Dispel. See if we can get rid of that. Oh, it can be dispelled. Yeah, we dispelled his physical resist. That's convenient. Alright, so we did Limit Burst last turn with Nicole, so we're going to Limit Fill and Mitigation Shield. Let's get that up. Limit Break with Lid. Okay, and we've got to kill this Searcher on the right. Excellent. Okay, so there's the AoE, which would have been significantly worse if the Searcher was alive. Come on, Wilhelm. Alright. Do they buff themselves? No. Turn 18 is next. It's not a multiple of 4. Alright, turn 18, so let me think. So, oh, I lost track. So, okay, yeah, I'll cover this turn. Cover this round with Wilhelm. We're going to Limit Burst with both Fina and Nicole for re-raise and stats and mana regen. Lid's just going to guard. Because we're going through a threshold, I think. And we're going to DPS the boss. Alright, he's now below 40%. See what happens. Okay, there's an AoE. Okay. Alright, so there's the little one. So I think we're on track for a win this round. Not this round. This time. Yeah, I've tried this fight a few times and failed, but I've made adjustments every attempt. You know, working out a strategy, and this is what's currently working. All right, so we're gonna Charm Immunity with Wilhelm. Having the tank do Charm and Stop Immunity has been very helpful. Like previous attempts, like I was having like Lid do it or Nicole do it, and they really don't have the spare turns to do that kind of stuff. Alright, so we're going to Dispel. Break. So we're going to put up a Limit Fill buff and a Mitigation Shield. And once again, we've got to kill the small one. Do they buff themselves? Nope. Good. I mean, we can go back to DPS and the boss. As soon as Wilhelm finishes his stuff. Come on, Wilhelm. Alright, turn 19. That means it's time for Stop Immunity. We're going to Limit Burst with Fina again. She doesn't need to heal this round. Keep that re-raise going. We're also going to limit burst with Nicole. Lid's going to discard. And we're going to hit the boss. So we're dealing about 6 or 7% around. Slow but steady. Okay, there's the Searcher again. I mean, it's really slow doing this with single target damage. Ugh, stupid Searchers keep coming back. You can't AoE them down. Or this team can't, at least. Come on. Or you could just tell Wilhelm, like, I want you to counterattack until Lid's limit is filled, and then stop. Alright, turn 20, let me think. So 18, so 19, yeah, so cover is correct. So they buff themselves. We need to do the typical, which is heal and dispel with Athena. We limit burst with Nicole last turn, so we're going to do limit fill and mitigation with him this turn. Lid is going to limit burst, and we're going to kill the small one. I wish it would stay dead, but it keeps coming back. Oh, the boss put up physical resist. Saw that buff up here. That's irritating. Yep, physical resist. Blah. That's alright. As long as it's not physical immunity. Counter. Alright, Nicole doing his thing. So we got physical resist, but that's it. That's fine. Turn 21 is time for a charm immunity. So we can guard Lid. He's good. We're gonna put up a resist buff and a mana regen with Nicole. Yeah. We're going to limit burst with Athena for the re-raise. And we're going to chain. Yes, so we did 5% that round, so I guess his physical resist is only like 20% or something. It's not much, because we're doing usually 6 to 7% a round, and that time it was 5%. But they buffed them. Oh, the Searcher's back. Didn't he just summon that stupid Searcher? Oh. You like go and find his spare part warehouse and destroy it. Stop making more Searchers. Alright, turn 22. It's time for stop immunity. And they buff themselves, so we have to heal and dispel. What did we do last turn with Nicole? We did what, resist buff, I think? I actually don't remember, so for safety, we're going to do the good stat buff and mitigation buff. And I'm going to limit burst. Kill the Searcher. The next turn we can go back to DPS and the big guy. buff himself? No. Good. You can get a turn DPSing. Alright, turn 23. Let me see. So stop immunity. So this turn is cover. So we're going to guard Lid because we don't need to do anything with her. We did the good buffs last turn with Nicole. So this turn we're just going to resist buff and mana regen. Dina will... I think we just limit burst with her, but we're going to do it again anyway. Because I like being safe. Alright. And we're going to chain with these two. So 15, is there another threshold coming? I actually don't know. That probably was a threshold. But with Lid's limit burst, you know, Nicole's mitigation shield, resist buffs, everything else, it wasn't too bad. Oh, look who's back. He's summoning a searcher every 2 rounds now. That's ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna stop complaining about the searcher. Just gotta deal with it. The fight's almost over. Yeah, he buffed himself. We've gotta get rid of all that. Alright, turn 24, so it's time for Charm Immunity. The boss does do Charm and Stop, like I'm not doing that just for fun. We need to Dispel and heal with Fina. Let's go ahead and heal and Dispel. We're gonna limit burst with Nicole for some mana regen and the long-term stat buff. Also gonna limit burst with Lid. And we gotta kill the small searcher. Okay. Did he buff himself? Nope. So we get a DPS turn. Hopefully it goes below 10%. Which should be the last threshold, if it is one. I couldn't find the data mined AI for this fight, so I'm doing this kind of blind. I've actually never gotten this far in the fight. I previously used to wipe at like 40%. Alright, turn 25, so it's time for Stop Immunity. We limit burst a little last turn, so we're going to guard her this turn. We're going to put up Limit Fill buff and Mitigation Shield with Nicole. We're going to limit burst with Athena for re-raise. And we're going to chain. Okay, we're almost there. There's our friend the Searcher. Okay. Turn 26. Let's see. So 24 was multiple 3, 25 was Stop Immunity, so 26 is cover time. Yeah, cover. So let's see. So we got to dispel and do the stuff with Fina. We're going to do resistance and mitigation with... Actually, no, we just did mitigation, didn't we? So we're going to do resist and mana regen. And we need to limit burst. And kill the Searcher. He is not buffed. Excellent. Now we've been doing about 7% a turn to this guy. So this would probably kill him, but because I don't want to like fail the mission to kill him with a spell, I'm gonna chain, but like I'm gonna like bad chain it, so it's gonna break the chain. I want to get him lower so we can kill him for sure when we're ready. So there we go. So Fina is going to... We're going to limit burst with Fina. And we're going to limit burst with both of these. Okay. He's probably going to summon the Searcher, so we got to do another 2 turns, but then we're going to kill him, and we're definitely going to get that mission. Like, I'm not doing this fight again. This fight is this is too long. Yep, so there's the Searcher. So we're getting like the rhythm going. This turn we're going to, dispel, limit burst, etc., etc. Alright, stop immunity. We need to dispel and heal. Heal and dispel. I need to limit burst. Actually, before we do that, we're going to put up limit fill and mitigate. Is the good mitigation available? No, it's not. That's fine. We don't really need it. Alright, limit fill, mitigation, limit burst. Kill the Searcher. And we're going to kill the big guy next turn. With a spell. We're going to use Fina to Ultima to give credit. Hopefully Nicole gets his limit burst from counterattacks, so I can use his limit to cure that stat debuff we've got on us. Come on, give Nicole some more crystals. One more crystal. Yes, you got it. Excellent. Because currently our attack and all is broken. So we're going to limit burst with Nicole to cure those stat debuffs off the team. Let's wait for that to finish. Excellent. Turn 29, so it's time to AoE cover. Fina is going to dual cast Ultima to make sure we kill this stupid boss. Alright, So let's target him. So let's dual cast Ultima and Chain. Okay, boss is dead. Now Ultima's coming for his finish with a spell mission. There it is. Excellent, excellent. And this guy's almost dead from all the counterattacks. A little limit burst with Lid to weaken him. And we will kill him next turn. We have got this fight in the bag. And we'll finish him with a spell too. Why not? Whew! Long trial. 30 turns. Those 30 slow turns. Not to mention the 9 fights previous. Victory! So that went much smoother than my previous runs. Like a lot smoother. Took like 5 attempts to iron out a strategy, I guess. And unfortunately, I did skip one of the missions. I probably could have done it. Like I think it was like deal like fire, water, lightning damage, but you know, it's one summon ticket. Like this trial was irritating enough to not worry about it. I got the good armor, the Slayer materia, so I'm pleased. Well, that's the Europa Reborn trial. See y'all next time.